How do you do this? This stuff. Look at doing this. Hi guys. Hey. How you all doing? Hope you all are doing well. Hey Janie. How are you? Hope you're good. Let's do this. So guys. Hi Franklin. Hi, how are you? So guys, I just wanted to quickly come up here and do a video. Just to inform you guys that I am now fully back. Summer is over, vacation is over. So like our upload is now going to be very regular, and and that's it. So I think this week I will be putting out a video on the whole Hwasa incident that happened on Twitter. Guys, Twitter is a vicious place. Oh my god, like I hear people talk about Twitter all the time and saying how Twitter is this really, really dangerous, right? Not really dangerous, but like you have to have tough skin to be able to stay on Twitter. And honestly, I never understood what they were talking about until I came on Twitter. Twitter, exactly. Twitter is brutal. Oh my God. Because I've always been someone who, like, I'm a very open book. I think for 2 years, or let's say for a year and a half, I was more into K drama. Never listened to K pop, knew nothing about K pop. And barely like a few months ago, I was like, you know what, maybe I'm just going to start going into K-pop. I want to listen to it. I want to know what it was all about, because I noticed that, many idol, are also like actors and like act like one of like my favorite movies. For example, Beckham, who I love so much, acted in Scarlet Heart, and it was one of my favorite characters, or one of my favorite, I don't know. He acted like one of my favorite characters in the movie. Taeyong was in Warang, and because of all these things, I wanted to venture into K-pop. And if I had known that venturing into K-pop, I was going to end up a in this bowl of hate. Oh my god, I would have thought about it a second time, because this is what I came to understand. Now, if you are someone, hi, hello, hi, how you doing? Now, this is what I came to understand. As long as you are reacting to videos on YouTube, you're safe, okay? As long as you follow like K-pop idols on their page, you like few things that they post, you're safe. Where the hate comes up is when you go into Twitter. So I don't have Twitter, or let's just say I opened Twitter like 3 years ago. I didn't know how to operate it, so I never went back. And finally, I went back on Twitter. And when I do my story time video, I'm gonna tell you guys like what made me go back to Twitter and why I went back to Twitter in the first place. So when I came up on Twitter, that was when I knew that there is actually a civil war going on Twitter between fandoms, and it is crazy because for someone who do music reactions and I listen to all genre, right? Of course, I have my favorite groups, which um, I think you all know pretty much that I stand Mamamoo. Everybody knows I stand Mamamoo. I stand Mamamoo because of like their talent. Okay, I stand them for their talent. I stand their vocals. I stand the way they perform. When it comes to how they are, let's say personality wise, I don't know much because I'm just new, okay, into K-pop. But from the few things I was able to see through guide videos that you all have recommended for me, I discovered that they are like very friendly people, okay? And I so happen to fall in love with Wasa. Like I am so sorry. Like I know I shouldn't be saying this, but I like when it comes to Mamamoo, my favorite two, because actually I'm more in love with two, is Mumbol and Wasa. Okay, Wasa because I feel like Wasa is more like me, and Twitter is really scary. I did the same things on Twitter for years and I'm scared of people Twitter. I'll be checking it. Oh my god, exact like Twitter is really, really scary. Like I asked myself, like, how can you throw so much hate? Ciao, Maureen Franklin, a blessing. How can you throw so much hate on someone that you've never met? Like that is just one thing that I don't understand. I am someone who is willing to learn, okay? So if I'm doing something wrong and you come to me and you say, okay, hold on now, please. This is wrong. This is why I feel it's wrong. I would be like, okay, fine. All right. I would give you that opportunity to really explain things to me. But Twitter is like you make one wrong move and you're gone. And the annoying thing is like it's not even a wrong move, okay? Because if you don't understand what I'm saying and you don't understand where I'm coming from, is it not better to just ask like, can you explain why you feel it is this way before judging? That is what I feel. Like people tend to judge a lot, and I'm like, and there's one thing I notice is like it's almost like everybody goes with the flow. Okay, so if I come and I'm like, this thing you said is BS, every other person is going to come out and be like, this thing you said is BS. It's almost like it's a train, it's a chain. Everybody just wants to go to whatever line that suits them better. There's a lot of pressure to you. They preach about mental healing and self love. Exactly. Like it's so unreal. Like I am someone who don't cry, but I swear I legit cried that night when I got the backlash because, you know, I don't really want to go into the whole story now because when I want to go into the whole story, I'm gonna put out screenshots of exactly how things happen because some people who are, I'm sorry to use the word dumb, just think like I just woke up one morning and felt like, oh wow, Wasa is trending. I'm just going to go, lick behind and you just, trend and just, just defend her. It had nothing whatsoever to do with that. I had just come on Twitter. I knew nothing. I didn't even know how to tweet. I had to learn a night before how to tweet. And there was a reason why I went on Twitter because someone was so nice to me, and I'm going to explain that later. And it was actually another Mo who wrote me personally to send me a DM, and she said, I know you like Wasa a lot, and I know you're new on Twitter, and I know that very soon you're going to hear about this particular scandal. And knowing the fact that you are black, knowing the fact that you are a black Mo, like you would hear things that might want to be discouraging, and you might want to like not stand Wasa again. So before you hear people, black, how would I say, trying to like tarnish your image, let me just give you a breakdown on what's happening. And I was like, what's going on? Because I knew nothing. I was completely, I didn't know what was going on because I was coming from a different world. And I was like, what is going on? And then she was like, there's this issue with Wasa, and people are saying, she's been doing like this cultural appropriation thing. It was a Nigerian thing. It was a Nigerian outfit. And I am Nigerian, guys. I am Nigerian. So I was like, I don't want to believe that Wasa would do anything to offend women of color because obviously I'll feel bad about it. And I have the screenshots of where I said it. Like, I didn't go, like, she didn't tell me, like, I didn't get this whole report and I was like, I don't care. I like Hwasa and whatever. Like, she can even tell me, like, oh my God, your ancestors are idiots. And I'll be like, no. I honestly told her, like, can I have proofs? Can I see the whole full document, like the whole documentation? Can I see videos? Can I see pictures? Can I see what exactly is going on? Like, I made my research before I was convinced that I wanted to support Hwasa. Okay? I didn't wake up one morning and feel like, oh, I want to trend. So I am Nigerian. I felt like the hate was coming from nowhere, because I would say it was not a Nigerian outfit. I would keep saying it. I don't care how many people were gonna bash me for it. It was not a Nigerian outfit. Okay? It was not a Nigerian outfit. Like, I did my research. It was a kaftan. And the whole world knows that a kaftan is like an attire that is being worn by different cultures. That is why I say sometimes with this whole cultural appropriation thing, we need to be very, very careful, because the world is now so unified in a way, because not all things, like, we don't live in unity, but actually, but like the cultures and everything is almost like sync together, that you can't even come out and be like, oh, this thing belongs to this particular person if you're not careful. Because you're going to definitely find out other cultures, they use it as well. So that was why I said a kaftan does not belong to we Nigerians. When I'm going to do my videos, I'm going to post pictures of Nigerian outfits so that the whole world can see. That was not a Nigerian outfit. I'm not saying that in Nigeria we don't wear kaftan. We wear kaftan, but it is not ours. That is what they fail to understand. It is not ours. I even feel like Morocco, like people from Morocco, Tunisia, like, they wear more of kaftans than we Nigerians. That is just the truth. Okay? And then when we talk about kaftan, like, like, fine, it is in different cultures. It was more from Russia. Like, kaftan is an attire worn mainly between the African continent and Asia. Guys, Asia, which the fact that it's not predominantly worn in South Korea does not make it an exception to them. The fact that they don't wear it all the time does not mean that they don't have it. I don't know, like, how people think and how people function. Okay, now, this outfit in question, when you want to go buy it, it's written there. Okay, they didn't write, oh my God, come buy this African Nigerian kaftan if you want to slay. No, it was written there that it was South Korean. Okay, and now when I said if Wasa wore my African attire, I will be happy about it. Like, I'm not trying to say, oh my God, come take my culture and do everything you want to do. I think sometimes people tend to forget that there's something called cultural appreciation as well. Because we all concentrate on the cultural appropriation, that we also forget that there is something called cultural appreciation. Why is that? Why is it that, especially the blacks on Twitter, right? They are the first to hate. When I say the blacks, I mean like the blacks, the black Americans. They are always the first to be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, chill. I'm African. I know more than you do. Okay? Let's be honest. Let me state facts. I'm about to be brutal now, because I got thousands of retweets in my life. I have never ever heard someone being called a coon, a raccoon, and that was the first time I was having people bash me for what I felt was my belief, and it was crazy. And my mom is a fashion designer. She was a fashion designer. She had like this big sewing shop, and I showed my mom this outfit, and I said, "Mom, is this Nigerian?" And my mom said, "Well, we wear it, but it's not traditionally ours." That's all. Like I think at this point I could just be like mic drop and be like, oh, in your face. And then like let's also talk about this thing. Do you all notice that people are bloody hypocritical? Because why is it easy for you to leave your own country, go to Dubai, and everybody wants to put on a long black or white kaftan with a long scarf, or you go down to Morocco and you see all of them with a henna painting on, and you feel like that is not, oh, okay, if we want to call it cultural appropriation, then that is also cultural appropriation. Duh. When you feel like, oh my god, I want to go do a tattoo, and you want to put all this Egyptian symbol on your body, well, that is cultural appropriation if you are going to put it like that. And then I had someone tell me, oh, well, you might try to excuse Hwasa for what she did right now, but there was actually a time she wore a durag, and I'm like, I don't get it. Okay, so she wearing a durag makes her racist, or she wearing a durag now means that she's trying to insult my people. I don't get where this is coming from. I'm like, explain it. Because it's typically the black Americans are always the first to be mad. They are always the first being mad. And I'm like, if she's wearing a durag and it's a problem. Now, first of all, it was a fancy durag. And secondly, from the campaign, Rihanna chose every different ethnicity in her campaign. Why didn't you say, okay, this is a durag, it's gonna be all black, so if you're not black, you're not putting it on? Can someone tell me why? Why did Riri put in a black woman, a white, like a woman of color, a black, I was in Brazilian or what they call it, a Latina, an Asian lady? Why? Because it's supposed to go round. I don't know why that we women are always the first to criticize each other. Women should believe more in uplifting each other. Why does it have to always be a constant hate? Why must it always be a constant hate? Can someone tell me why? Why? I'm like, so if I am white, okay, for example, let's take it for example, I am white, right? And then I know typically white don't put on durags, but then Rihanna's selling like a durag and she's putting a white model there. And I look at it and I love Rihanna and I want to support Rihanna. And I feel like there's an outfit that I have and that durag would just do justice to it. Now you are trying to tell me that because I go and I purchase a durag and I put it on, it means I am insulting every black person out there. Now, if we are going to be real, then can we as well criticize Rihanna? Like, why don't we call her out and be like, why are you making durags and why are you putting like women of different ethnicity in your campaign? That solves it, right? We could do that. But I use the things as a reason why I hate her. I'm black American. Exactly. Exactly. That is what I'm saying. I'm like, if you're black American, right? I feel like before you say anything, you should research it. Okay? And I feel like people were trying to now this is what I discovered, okay? Now I'm trying to say this thing without offending anyone. So I'm trying to like process it in my head before I say what I'm about to say. Now, in South Korea, there's this issue with this Ghanaian guy called Sam Onyekere, Sam something, right? Okay, where he was against the whole blackface thing that was going on, and I felt like people were trying to take the anger from that and put everything onto Hwasa, which is wrong. Okay? So people were like, okay, well, you're defending Hwasa, but let me remind you that South Koreans are trying to like sign a petition to get Sam thrown out of South Korea. And I'm like, that is all shade of wrong. I don't support that. But can we not take two separate things and put it together then put the whole blame on one person just because she's South Korean and you don't like her. Can we not do that? Can we not do that? Can we like be matured enough to be like, okay, you know what? She did this thing that she did. Um, let's go into it. Okay, it looks African. I've, in Dubai, I've seen a lot of ladies put on kaftan with this. What's that scarf that they put in Dubai and they cover like half of their face? It's a thing in Dubai. Okay, it's almost similar to a kaftan, and I have seen lots of Africans go to Dubai on vacation, have similar thing like on. I have never seen anyone from Dubai come out and be like, "Oh my God, Africans are stealing our culture." Never. I have never. I have never. So I don't get where all this is coming from. Sometimes I feel like um I don't want to say this, but I just feel like I have to be honest, right? And why I want to be honest is because after the backlash that I got, it was so crazy that I had people who were like legit like giving me death threats, right? I was getting death threat. Like it had just been 24 hours of me coming on Twitter and I was getting death threats. And I was in my room and I was crying. Like I had to go off Twitter for like for a whole day because I didn't understand what was going on. I never knew there was something called Black Twitter. I never knew that people on Twitter was like super sensitive. I never knew how vicious and brutal and wicked and narcissistic people were on Twitter. I never knew like how bloody it was. And I had someone tell me like it was a white person and that was the annoyance. I'm like, where are you coming from? Like, what? I don't understand. Like, this person wrote me and it was like, you are the reason why slave trade shouldn't have ended. And I was shocked. Like honestly, I was actually because I know for a while I've not posted on YouTube because the whole thing kind of like made me doubt myself, and it's almost like I'm always scared to say some things because I'm like I don't know who I might offend, okay? But then I'm like, so are you trying to say I should not speak my truth? You get it? Like, I am African, okay? And I know the struggle that it is to be African. I know the struggle it is to be African on a daily. On a daily. Okay, I'm an African who stays outside of Africa, okay? So I stay in Italy. And I know the discrimination that I get on a daily. But it's not enough reason for us to begin to blame every single person. I will repeat it. Hwasa did nothing wrong. Hwasa did nothing wrong. That outfit was not Nigerian. And now, okay, if we now come into a second phase and you're like, okay, she's putting on something that is sort of African, okay? And she is making fun of this outfit. And I'm like, I don't get it. Because I watched the video, right? I watched the entire video. And even the production company explained where she got her inspiration from. Okay? It was explained. There was never a time it was like there was a never a time. Oh my god, I'm beginning to eat my words because I'm getting angry because I'm trying to like not remember things. There was never a time that it was written, oh, so Hwasa got this inspiration because like in North Africa, in South Africa, in Central Africa. There was nothing. There was never a time. They explained categorically where she got her inspiration from. So why are we trying to overthink, over analyze, over guess, over do whatever thing to just make sure that Africa is being put into that whole thing? Okay? Why? What is the reason? I don't get the reason. Okay? I saw the other ladies and I saw how they were dressed, and I saw when Wasa came out, they were laughing, right? And sometimes I felt like people felt because Wasa was dressed in that way, and someone had mistranslated the Korean on purpose, saying Wasa was wearing Nigerian outfits to scare and mock Africans, and deleted the account. Come on, come on. That's why I follow some comedians on this account between Shina Tweet. Like, I felt like what really gave Wasa out was the fact that when she came out, the two ladies were laughing and she was laughing. So no one wants to know what was going on, what was that all about. Everybody just wants to just focus on, oh, she's wearing an outfit that looks African and everyone is laughing. So obviously she's mocking us. I feel that was what the problem was. Maybe if she had won that and everyone had gone like, wow, the narrative would have been different. It would have been, oh wow, Wasa wore an African cloth and she got commended for it. But then, if we all go back and watch the show very, very, very well, so people believe in it. Exactly. Like if we all go to watch the show very, very well. I remember one of the girls, one of the ladies, I can't remember, the one that was very petite, the one that was very short, right? What to do, like exactly. Like the one that was very short. I remember she made a statement to us and she was like, oh my god, like we all are trying to dress in a certain way, and oh Maria, you are taking this to the next level. Like you look so good. Okay? I understood that. Are we going to pretend like we didn't see the part where she was actually like telling Wasa like, you look damn good. Like this is not what we're supposed to be doing. Like you're supposed to be looking like on an average way. It was supposed to be funny, and you were taking it to the next level. Like you were in some like catwalk, role model stuff like that. Okay, she didn't use the exact word, but that was what she was trying to say. But no one is going to think about that, and it is so painful that I had someone says how they wish my mom could choke me in my sleep, could like strangle me in my sleep. And I had people, oh, okay, so this is the reason why I posted the outfit that I posted. It was because few days or a week prior to this whole Wasa scandal, I was on Twitter and there was this whole challenge going on where everybody was putting on their traditional outfit and singing this Ava Max song. It was a thing that was supposed to like, encourage ladies. Okay, it was supposed to be like an encouraging thing for people. So when I saw this whole thing that was going on and I said that Wasa had done nothing wrong, in my opinion, whatsoever, I just felt like being Nigerian and the fact that I was having a Nigerian outfit on, it was best if I didn't just, speak, but I feel like action was louder than words. So I felt like, okay, so I do have this video where I have a Nigerian outfit on and where I'm kind of like singing a song which is more like that. It was more like a girl support a girl or ladies support ladies. Okay, we are all queens in our own way. We should unify, do things together. And I felt like, okay, if I can put that video out and say I stand Wasa, I felt like it was going to make things better. I felt like people were going to feel like, wow, okay, so first of all, that is what an African outfit should look like. That is what a Nigerian outfit should look like. And now that is a Nigerian girl who is saying Wasa did nothing wrong. So maybe we should take a step back and try to reevaluate the situation. But the way things were, it was bad. It was crazy because, um, oh God. It really it really messed up my thinking. It messed up my belief. It made me feel like I was this traitor who was going against um my fellow blacks because I wanted to I don't know, gain whatever thing they think I'm gaining. And I'm like, I've not even gained a cent from this whole thing. Okay? Like I did what I did. It was a 50, almost like a 50,000 views. The video has almost 50,000 views. I didn't make $1 from that. Okay, I got a few people to subscribe to my channel. It was a 50,000 views video, and I got like 200 new people on my channel. My channel is not 10,000 subscribers. So what did I gain? Like, I'm not even making money off my channel. So it's not like, okay, I had something to gain. I just feel like we need to have more love. That's just what I feel. K-pop Twitter proclaimed they care about black voices as singers. So I'm communicating with the speaker, they shut down. So for them, just exactly, just in their own narrative, exactly. And it's really bad. And the crazy thing is, this thing happened a month ago, but up to yesterday, I was still getting hate comments, hate retweets, and at a point, I was like, do I take down this video? But then I'm like, if I take down this video, that is not me speaking my truth. And they show you she's a consensitive in a Nigerian outfit you never intended to be. And that is I feel like this is what I notice about Twitter, right? Twitter is a place where people are quick to judge. They come out and they be like, oh, this thing is wrong. Oh, this thing is wrong. And then when you come out and you address the issue and you explain things to them, they don't want to listen. They don't want to do research. They don't want to know. They just want to keep that narrative and they just want to hate. That is what I feel. And what I don't understand is when people be like, you're black, so why are you kissing the Asian asses, and why are you into K-pop, and why are you into K-drama? You should be into pop and hip hop. It's more for blacks. And I'm like, okay, but there are many Asians, there are many Latina, there are many whatever ethnicity that is remaining who love Beyonce, who loves Rihanna, who cried when Chadwick Boseman died, who went crazy when Kobe Bryant died. It's not all about, oh, okay, because I'm African, I have to stick to my black heritage. What does that mean? Like, how do you think you can solve racism with racism? Explain. How do you solve racism with racism? You are saying, oh, they are like they're doing cultural appropriation, they're doing blackface, so they're wrong, okay? And I'm like, okay, if they're wrong, why don't we try to educate them so they see where we are coming from? You don't want to educate them. And then you are going to your own fellow black and you're like, oh, you're a sellout because you are trying to educate them. You're a sellout because you are preaching the truth. You're a sellout because you like their music. And I'm like, where is this coming from? I love Rihanna to death. Like, Rihanna is my number one in this whole wide world, okay? And I remember a few years ago, I think it was last year, Rihanna went to South Korea to go launch Fenty Beauty, and I was so happy. She came to Italy to launch Fenty Beauty. I was so happy. Why did she not say, oh, you know what? I'm black. F it. I'm just gonna go down to Africa because obviously, like my ancestors are from Africa, and then I'm just going to go to Barbados, go to the Highlands, and just stay in America and just sort things out there. Why? Sometimes I just feel like the problem does not come from this artist. It comes from the fandom. The fandom is bloody. The people are the one putting this whole confusion. Very mad at Hwasa when even Nigerians and like I had people tell me things like, um, wow, thank God I'm not Nigerian. Like, who does she think she is to like defend Hwasa? Is she the ambassador for all Nigerians? I have people tell me things like, "Oh, thank God it's not a fellow South African, a fellow South African like me." Oh, thank God it's not a fellow, and I'm like, uh. Even if a Nigerian girl had come out and say what Hwasa did was wrong, I would have still standed my ground and be like, I don't see what she did as wrong. Now I am open for a debate, okay? I am open for a debate. Let's talk about it. Let's debate it. Give me your reason why you felt that video was wrong. I will give you my reason why I felt it was not wrong. Give me your reason why you felt like I was supporting cultural appropriation because someone said I am supporting CA because I said I would not really have a problem if Hwasa had worn a real African attire because I love Korean attire, and I'm like, okay, now let's be honest, okay? I watch a lot of I watch a lot of K dramas. Okay, so I watch also the historical K dramas, and I think that like when I watch Scarlet Heart, which is my favorite K drama, I told myself, oh wow, I would really want to see how it is like having this outfit on, and see if it's like is that hot because like I like the way it looks in them. Does that make me racist? Does that mean I am trying to do like cultural appropriation? I don't get it. Like I want to I just need someone out there. That was why I said I was going to do a YouTube video and a story time and really explain what really went down, what I think, because right now I'm not even giving like the whole details. Like then I'm gonna give the whole details. And then I pray the video spreads, just like my hate, like people chose to hate me and it went viral. I pray the video also spread. That way I can get people who do not stand what I say come in the comment section and be like, this is where I feel the problem is. Because I thought about it. I sent this video to a lot of people and I'm like, what did I do wrong? I didn't insult anybody. I just simply said the outfit wasn't Nigerian. I just simply said, look, can we just live and in peace and just stop the hatred? Like, I love things about Koreans and I don't have a problem if they love things about me. Like, it's normal. Come on. Let's be honest. When I was in Nigeria, when I was growing up, when I was younger, I used to watch American films and be like, wow, I would love to try out this. I would love to try out that. It doesn't make me racist. Okay? I stay in Italy and um Italians have like their usance, which is different from an African way of doing things. And I love it. And I do it. It doesn't make me racist, does it? I don't get it. Because if we are already tagging this thing as racism, then I begin to ask myself, what happens the moment a Korean girl decides to get married to a Nigerian boy? Are you going to tell her, no, you cannot put on a Nigerian outfit? I don't know. Explain. Like I really want to get where this is coming from. I believe except you put on my outfit, and you'll be like, ew, what the heck is this? Ew, look at it. That is when I know, okay, this is an insult. When you take a Nigerian outfit and you put like a little logo on it and you're selling it as if it is something from South Korea and you are making profit off something that is mine, that is cultural appropriation. When you mock something that is mine, that is cultural appropriation. When you see something that is clearly African and you pretend it's not African and you try to claim it like it is yours, that is cultural appropriation. But when you see my outfit and you like it, and you're like, wow, there was a time there was this African outfit called Danshiki. It was raining everywhere and everyone was buying it. It was like this t-shirt. It was very colorful. It was cute. If you come down to Africa and you buy an outfit from Africa and you wear it, that is cultural appreciation. If I have the, now I can go to South Korea, right? And I have a friend going down to South Korea, and I'm like, oh please, when coming, could you please get me kimchi because I really want to taste how it is. Or could you please get me one of those historical outfit that I always see, not the one necessary for the queens, like just the normal one. Like I just want to put that outfit on and see how it is. If you think that is cultural appropriation, I don't know. Like, I obviously have wasted 40 minutes of my time trying to say nonsense because I don't know. But that is pretty much what I think. And to just round it off, I just feel like people should learn. People should really learn to be kind. People should learn to be kind. That's all I'm just going to say. You don't know what a person is passing through, and just because you feel you can type, do not type hurtful things, because you don't know how my day was before seeing all these things. You don't know if I'm already suffering from depression while you were typing all these things, because you just think a little thing to trigger a person's lack of self confidence and stuff like that. I used to think I was a very confident person until that day, because I cried. Oh my god. Like I watched people insult me, and the fact that 90% of people who called me a coon, a raccoon, a sellout, um I was called a slave, a fool, I had to die. A lot of them were blacks, black Americans to be precise. And I was like, how can you say such words to another person? All my life. That was the first time. And when I'm going to do a story time where I really explain everything and all, and I show you guys what I received, you guys are going to see the hate. It was crazy. It was really crazy. And I just had to take a break. Like, I posted things, but not all the time. I just didn't want to offend anybody. But, now I'm good. And before I come back to my regular schedule on my YouTube channel, like, I wanted to do a video and talk about this and finally get it off my chest, because it really broke me, and I was, did I say, somehow depressed because I just couldn't film. I came back from my vacation, but I still couldn't film YouTube videos because wow, it was hurtful. But anyway, that's it, guys. Later on, I'm gonna do a story time before this week runs out, and I would really, really, really explain how this whole thing happened, why I chose to support Hwasa, the outburst, what I was said, and really explain it to you guys so you guys will see. And I just hope it now I can finally get closure and I can finally come back to my channel and do what I love to do best. And I'm not supporting Hwasa because people might feel like, oh, because she stands Mama Mo. I would have done it for any other person. I would have done it for any other person. As long as I knew that the person was right, I would have done it for anybody in Blackpink, or Girls' Generation, Mama Moo, Dreamcatcher. I would have done it for any other person, and that's pretty much it. But anyway, what can I say? Thank you guys a lot because I really wanted to vent out my anger. Um, because I recorded the video yesterday, the video I was going to post, the story time. But because one thing about videos is it's not a one-on-one. Okay, it's more like I pre-record and then I post it, and then I have to wait for someone to comment, and then I have to reply every single person. And I just needed to talk to you guys one-on-one, and read what you guys are saying, and that's pretty much it. And that's it. Hope you guys are good. If you guys are fine. Um, Let me read some comments. Just reading about the things you endured. Can't imagine if you went through. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Like, you know what? I hope this is my son. Hi. Hi, Ripper. Anyway, I hope this is my son, and I hope this all goes out well. But what can I say? I can be bought, and I will not get intimidated by no person. I'm gonna stand on my truth, and that's just it. Oh, Twitter, if there is another word to describe how vicious and brutal Twitter is, I will use that word. Twitter is bad. And the worst thing about Twitter is, when you have a video, right? And you post your video and someone retweets your video with insults, another person goes to this person's page and retweets your video with more insults. So it's almost like it's a circle. It's just like this. Like, it was crazy because when I was looking at the analytics, right, my video has close to 47,000 views, but the number of people that actually saw my video was close to 100,000 views. So obviously, that is people who just want to gang up. Yeah, yo gang. Yeah, honestly. When this happened, I think the first thing I did was I first of all vented to all my friends, and I wanted to know if I was wrong in any way. And then I sent it to my yo gangs because I was having like a mental breakdown because I was like, is there something that I did wrong? Did I insult anyone? Did I say anything wrong? Did I like it was crazy. I had someone tell me things like, oh, I know what you're trying to do. Oh, you're trying to get Hwasa's supporters to subscribe to your YouTube channel. And I'm like, wow. And I'm like, well, I do have a YouTube channel. So at least if they come there, they would genuinely see that I genuinely like Mama Mo even before coming on to Twitter. So be that as it may, I am here. I am stronger. I'm doing fine. And everything is going to be fine. Anyway, um, honestly, I don't know. I get misunderstood all the time, and I'm like, I'm a freaking good person. I don't know how it works though. I don't know. Like, there's always two misunderstanding when it comes to me. The main misunderstanding that I get all the time is, why do you always do reaction on this group? I'm so sorry. I had to off the icon. I am here to listen to every group, right? Give me a recommendation. I will do a video for you on it. And I don't peak. I don't peak. Like, you know the crazy thing about Mama Mo, right? And Dreamcatcher is I stand them a lot, but they were not the first girl group I listened to. They were not. They were not the first. They were not even the second. I think Dreamcatcher was like the third group. Mama Mo was even like way later on. And to be honest, the first song I heard about Mama Mo was when I did a reaction on their performance at the Immortal Songs, Delilah. And honestly, Delilah is not even my favorite Mamamoo song. Like, I was just impressed by their vocals, but I didn't really like. I wasn't like. I knew they were good, but I was not like, oh my god. So I was like, I want to get to know this group more because I love their vocals. And then I did a first time getting to know Mamamoo, and I completely fell in love with them. And ever since then, each song that I have listened to, when I watch Backwood, that was what like gave me closure and what made me know like, okay, this group for me is my diehard, because I was surprised, I was shocked, and I didn't pick Backwood. It was recommended. So that was why I keep saying, if you have a girl group and you feel like I've listened to them but I don't give more attention to them, recommend more songs. I say it at the end of every video. Recommend more songs. Maybe this particular one is just not my style. I tell people all the time, like I listen to every kind of music. I just like when someone is unique. I like talent. I love talent. Recommend more songs. I will listen to it and I will tell you if I like it or not. And that's pretty much that's it. I've had people tell me things like um Blackpink is supposed to be my number one group because Blackpink is the number one group in South Korea. And the truth is, not even South Korea, like internationally, right? The truth is this, right? I like Blackpink a lot. Okay. Does that mean they have my exact taste? It doesn't mean. I love this song. When I heard do 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 or Kill This Love for me is massive. It's amazing. But what I love about a group is a group that is very versatile and a group that is multi-talented. Not talented, because when I say that, I'm like, okay, Mama was not talented. What I mean is, I want a group that I can call you and be like, hello, sing a cappella. No beats, no microphone, nothing, just your voice. That is me. And and when you can do that, you become my top group. And that was it. That was how I fell in love with Mama Mo. That was the same way I fell in love with Dreamcatcher. I fell in love with Dreamcatcher because Dreamcatcher is not like the normal K girl, I'm not K girl, K-pop girl group that you see. You understand? They're mainly the sweet 사랑해 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 with the pink short skirts and stuff like that. And I'm like, I see that a lot, okay? So I need something different. And when I had piriri, like boom, 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 I was like, yeah, there we go. And I fell in love with them. But we all know that vocally speaking, Dreamcatcher and Mama Mo, there's no competition. Like Mama Mo is stronger vocally. You understand? But then I love Dreamcatcher because Dreamcatcher is unique. It's something that Mama Mo cannot be. Like Dreamcatcher is something that no other. There's something about Dreamcatcher that other groups cannot compete with. That's me. So I don't. I just see you. There's always one thing that make me like a group, and that's it. So far, these are my top two groups. Does it mean I don't like other groups? I love other groups, but does it mean like they are the number one spot for me? No. My younger sister, Blessing, is obsessed with Blackpink. On my channel, I have a video of her dancing to Blackpink. She's obsessed with Blackpink and Mamamoo, with Dreamcatcher. Like that is pretty much the way I vibe. When it comes to the male group, I know BTS is the number one. You can take it away from them, but for me, my number one is EXO. Why? Because I feel like EXO is equivalent to Mamamoo. Is the singing for me. I just know that when I put EXO and I'm like, you know what? Sing. I love the way they sing in like a cappella. You get that? That's me. And apart from EXO, I also love GOT7. GOT7 I like a lot, and especially like their personality. And then I like BTS. So honestly, the whole fandom war is crazy. I didn't know how bad it was until I got to Twitter. And there is one thing I'm going to say, and I'm just going to end this video after saying this thing. I wish we fans can just do one thing. This thing I noticed, right? Which I will kick against. Now, when Hwasa was having a backlash, I saw lots of moles who were doing things like, oh, but Twice did the same thing, but Blackpink did this, but Girl Generation did that, but Dreamcatcher did this. I'm like, no, no, that is all shade of wrong. I love Mamamoo, I support Mamamoo, but that I don't support. Tearing down another group just because you want to somehow in a way lift your group up, it's wrong. So I am of the belief that if Wasa or Mamamoo in as a whole is being called to questioning for something that people feel is wrong, it's our duty to do either of these two things. It's either we give them reasons as to why what they did is not wrong, bring facts, and explain things, or if they are wrong, we apologize on their behalf and then find a way to educate them. But bringing up other groups, it's completely wrong. Which I know that other groups do the same thing too. It's just like a circle. That's what everybody do. But I'm like, the fact that you are offing or quenching the light of someone does not make your own light shine brighter. Okay, so that is it for me. I feel like every group should focus on loving your group. Just can you just focus on enjoying that your like the artist's music? If we could really the fans make it so uncomfortable. The fans make it so overbearing. The fans make it to the point whereby it's almost like the artist cannot even like interact with themselves because they feel like there's just been so much bad blood. But it's not supposed to be so. It's not. It's not supposed to be so. If I love a particular group, I am going to go hard for that group in the sense that if they have concerts, if there's a thing of voting, if there's anything about choosing your favorite, I would always stick to them. But that does not mean I cannot listen to another group song and be like, oh wow, that was a really good song and appreciate it. That doesn't mean that when my group do something wrong, I'm just gonna act as if I'm in complete denial, like, wow. Do you get it? It's just like when someone be like, and TikTok is also, yeah, TikTok is very brutal as well. Well, I'm so glad, like, so far, I've not really, really gotten out there on my Twitter. My Twitter is more reserved. I try to just keep it fun. And my videos just circle within Italians and it just stays there. And I just don't even pray for my video to go out because honestly, I don't think I could really deal. But I just don't know why people derive joy from causing heartache to another person. And it's bad. Really, really bad. Like people do this is what they call cyberbullying. And people really do would like really kill themselves because of it. Social media is really scary. It's really, really scary. Like you need to be careful what you say. That's why I stopped liking K-pop video to remove K-pop TikTok from FYP. Oh, maybe that is why I don't get a lot of K-pop stuff on my FYP on TikTok, because I don't necessarily. I think I've done just mm, three things in K-pop, and that was when I was dancing to Maria. I was dancing to Maria. Hi, Fox Boo Boo. I was dancing to Maria, and that video was up. That was it, and I think two other videos, but that's it. But like K-pop fans are really, it's really hard. Like it's already hard enough that, especially for we black um mo is it mo mo's anyway, for we black Mamamoo fans, it's already hard enough. Not even we black Mamamoo fans, like for we blacks who choose to like K-pop, it's already hard enough because people do feel like we're sellout and we should be into rap and hip hop and Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Who I love all these people, but I just happen to love another genre as well. People feel like I should be more in that direction. So when I come out and say I love this particular genre, I love K-pop, can you people try not to make loving K-pop be a pain in the neck as well? Like, can we just leave everybody happily together? Like, support different groups, and that's it. Let's support every group. Like, if I just, boy, I don't know. That's pretty much it, though. So that's all I just have to say. I'll see you guys when I post my story time video. Um, I just wanted to vent out my anger because I've been keeping it in for a long while, and I just wanted to talk to someone because I wanted to know if I was wrong in any way. And honestly, guys, like, if you, I take criticism very well as long as it's done with respect. You can write me and be like, "Peace, you're wrong on this aspect," but if you tell me I'm wrong, could you be nice enough to also tell me where I'm wrong and be like, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. So that was the really reason why I came and I vented, and now I feel better. Exactly. Well, I'm glad you guys said I'm not wrong because now I feel better. Like, guys, like I cut my hair. Well, I think you guys have seen me with my cut hair. Anyway, guys, thank you very, 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 very much. This 1 hour, guys, we've been here for 1 hour. I was thinking it's gonna stay for 15 minutes, but then that shows you guys like how amazing you all are. God bless you. You guys are amazing. Thank you, because you guys don't know what you've really done for me right now. You guys have really lifted a burden from me. Um, you guys have really not just lifted a burden, but you know, made me know that I didn't do anything wrong, and I'm not a sellout. I'm no coon, raccoon, whatever thing. Anyway, thank you guys very much. So I'll let you guys go now. Bye, and see you when I post this week. And love you all. So this week, stroke next week, I will be doing reactions on every new releases that has been out this summer that I did not do because one, I was on vacation, two, I was depressed for like a month. So that's it. So first we'll get into story time, and after the story time, we're doing a lot of videos. And guys, oh my god, there are lots of songs that I was like, I will not listening to it, but I listened. Like, it's not like I listened to the whole thing. She's like, they're so freaking famous that you hear bits and pieces. Like Maria, for example, it's one song that I've not sat down and played on YouTube. But I have a dance video on Maria because like the chorus, I know the chorus. I saw the dancers going viral. The Blackpink song I've heard, but I've not gone to like listen to the whole thing. So I think it's really going to be fun because now I can finally watch the whole thing, and hope you guys like it. And thank you guys for really supporting me. You guys are amazing. You guys are terrific because Honestly, there's nothing special to me. Like ugly, fat, boring, but you guys do make me feel special. And God bless you. God bless you immensely. God bless you immensely for everything that you guys do for me. Even just supporting my channel and just coming by to put a like or comment. Like, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Oh, Lord, don't make me cry. No. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I knew I was gonna cry. Ah! Damn it. Ooh. Thank you all. Thank you. Oh wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It just makes me feel good because I just had like it was almost like a crazy 1 month of like having people who just like knew nothing about me. It just like felt like I just waking up every day to like hate. It was really crazy, and it kind of like destroyed my self-confidence, and it destroyed a lot of things. Like it made me feel like, oh my God, like maybe people do not really want to listen to what I have to say. Maybe there was something wrong in what I did, and I just felt like I've wanted to do this video for a long time, but I was so scared that I might get more black backlash, and I just kept it all in. And now that I can finally just like, bring out everything, I feel like a bottle that has exploded, and I feel like a heavy weight has been lifted up me, and that's it. So, so sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Oh my God. I can't stop crying. Because you all do not know like what you've done for me. Like this, it was so therapeutic to me. And this past 1 hour has just this past 1 hour has been so great for me. It just really made me feel so good and feel better about myself. And exactly, my mental health is more important. Honestly, yeah, it is. Oh wow. Okay. Thank you guys. God bless you. And you all are the true MVP. You guys are amazing. Thank you. I don't even know what I did to deserve all of you. It's crazy because I just have like 2 friends and they don't even stay close by. So sometimes I just feel like, I have to vent. You know what? I'm just going to go vent to my family and that's it. And I'm coming up here and venting to my cyber family. And you guys are amazing. Thank you. God bless you. And yeah, guys. So I'll see you. Oh, when I post, and oh my God, I don't know how to save this whole thing, but I would have wanted to add you guys on my Instagram. But how do I add you guys on my Instagram? Okay, you know what? You all leave your Instagram under, so I'll add you all. Let me know. Apart from Fox and Moon, because I already know you guys Instagram under. If you're on Instagram, obviously, or better still, like I could just screenshot it. Or you know what? I'll just write mine in case. How do I type? Yeah. How do I type whatever thing I want to say? Can someone just leave my Instagram under name so we could connect there once in a while? I don't know how to type. Guys, I'm not good with live videos. How do I type? What type? Wait, if I do like this, does it type? No, it doesn't. Gosh. Anyway. Uh, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Guys, my Instagram IG name is Pete's Ify, which is the same name as my YouTube page. It's just that the Ify has double Y because I don't know. It looks like someone else stole. Good. Yes, Pete's Ify. That's it. So that's mine. Let's. So I'll add you all, and that's it. Thank you very much. See you all. Bye. Ti amo. Voglio bene. Saranye. Good. Now they're gonna tell me like I'm cultural appropriating a language. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's end on a light note. Bye, guys. Bye. 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 Bye, guys. Love you. Take care. Hi. Finally, right?